Yo, what's going on, book homies? Quick little reading update. So I've read 2 books this year out of my 60. So I am 58 away from my goal of 60 books for the year, which is insane for myself. And I did listen to one though. So I know everyone in the comments is going to be upset about that. They're going to say, oh, listening isn't reading. But I was driving, so I listened to the full book. I pulled away at the same information if I was going to read it in paperback, and I understood the plot and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to kind of the first book that I read physically is going to be Dungeons and Dragons, Ravenloft, Heir of Strahd. If you don't know, I do like tabletop games, board games, stuff like that. So I'm trying to get into Dungeons and Dragons. Essentially, it's a group of adventurers like clerics, barbarians, warriors, wizards, and paladins that have to come together and find their way home. They have to fight zombies, gargoyles, and random pig flesh things. I don't know, it's super weird, but super cool book. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, definitely check that out. I also read You Are a Badass at Making Money, which is a really cool book. If you're looking for like some insight or just some kind of like inspiration or some thoughts of how to kind of, I guess, like try to build your wealth and the mindset of it, that's really what the book was focused on, was mindset. So it's like a self-help book. I know people don't like that, but I definitely say check that out. One thing that I really took away from this was the fact that like it said, if you go buy something that is like, you know, something on your list that you really, really want, that you feel like is bougie, you know, you get like this sense of feeling of like, oh, okay, I am better than what I really think I am. And my whole life I've done that. I've always gone and bought something like crazy that I'm like, you know, I couldn't have that, I couldn't afford that. And it does make me feel like I need to elevate myself in some passion. So that's actually what started getting me reading. Was when I was younger, my grandma bought me this watch, and I was like, man, that's a really cool watch. You know, I want to buy the next watch. And so I started reading books on how to make more money and stuff like that. And anyways, a little quick update. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And Happy New Year, by the way.